Goes it, guys? Frickin' Friday. It is a frickin' Friday, man. So, I got a subject today. This morning was a good morning. I went on the internets to find a subject to talk to you guys about. And I think it's a pretty covered topic, we'll say. A lot of people probably have opinions about it. It's not political. Well, I mean, I guess maybe political, depending on whatever. So I apologize about the sun today, guys. The sun's at like the weirdest fucking angle while I'm driving. But guys, I started streaming. I've streamed 2 days in a row now for the first time in 7 months. I'm having a fucking blast. I'm really having fun. I really am. Even though, like, my games yesterday were absolutely horrible. But I was having fun doing it. I was having fun complaining with you guys. And I forgot to mention, yesterday on the way home from picking up my kids from school, well, first off, let me go ahead and cover my oldest nailed his speech. Killed it. It was very obvious that he was the only, well, there were 2 kids. There were not 8 kids in total that gave speeches. He was one of 2 that very obviously practiced it and rehearsed his speech. And I was super, super crazy fucking proud. Like, again, I was emotional, man. I don't know why I'm so emotional, dude. Like, I get emotional so quick, but it's just so proud, man. It was kind of overwhelming on my emotions. But yeah, so that being said, my 2 younger ones did their programming project, and both of them did really great. And before we get into our subject, I'd like to give my quick little shout out to Dunkin' Donuts, because I drink you every morning and you're delicious. But anyways, guys, the subject today, the category is UFOs. So this morning I'm sitting at the kids' bus stop. I get there like 15 minutes early before the kids are allowed to get out, so I read some stuff, And apparently, last October 2017, a very high-ranking government official came out, broke silence, broke his top-secret clearance, broke all that stuff, and said that he knows for a fact that UFOs exist, that UFOs are real. That's kind of exciting to think about. Because there's endless possibilities of what could be out there, I think most of us go back to, like, when we think of UFOs, we think of sci-fi, We think of all the movies we've seen where aliens existed, whether good or bad. We think of those things, and it makes you think, like, are we the smartest beings out there? Which, if somebody has UFOs, I doubt it. If there's another intelligent universe out there, I doubt we're the most intelligent. I was about to say intelligentist, which would prove my point. But I personally don't think I've ever seen a UFO. Who knows? If they're intelligent enough to get a flying saucer, right? If they're intelligent enough to get a flying saucer into our atmosphere without burning up, and then still fly around and fucking abduct people and steal cows and shit, we're far from the most intelligent. Or maybe we're the most well-rounded, right? Like, we've we found a way to make our universe work, right? And maybe that's why the aliens have come here, because they're intelligent enough to build those things, but maybe they've burned all their resources and they're trying to find out how we maintained ours for so long. I know a lot of people complain about, we don't really take care of our universe, our planet. We don't take care of it, and we're gonna pay for it. Sorry, there's a person going fucking like 10 miles under the speed limit in front of me. Idiot. But maybe we're doing a better job than what we think. Maybe other planets have gone through the same exact things we've gone through, and maybe we're making it better, or maybe we're making it worse, and the UFOs are actually terrestrials from another planet coming here to help us, and our government doing what they do, maybe turned them away. But I thought it was very interesting that this dude broke his silence and came forward with all this information. And it was over a year ago, and I don't remember hearing about it. I don't know whether that means that this story's made up, or this story got covered up really well, which again, I wouldn't put it past our government, our media, and not to say that I'm not anti-government. I'm not, you guys have heard me say it if you watched my other shit. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't believe in most conspiracy theories. But I thought it was very interesting that a high-ranking government official that has spent time, I think it said 25 years in the CIA, and he'd been to Area 51 several times, and just he had a huge background in what would be responsible for covering that up, and I think it's very interesting the thought of terrestrials from other planets. I don't know about you guys, I get excited seeing a new animal for the first time. Like, I'd never seen an elephant up close. And the first time I went to a zoo and saw an elephant up close, I couldn't take my eyes off it. I was stuck there for 30 minutes. Staring at this damn elephant. This elephant lives on our planet, man. I can't imagine seeing a terrestrial from another fucking planet coming up and like shaking my hand, and man, it would be so awesome, guys. I don't know how you guys feel. Like, maybe I'm going overboard and like just fantasizing about meeting an alien. But just think about all the like. Granted, if they're coming here to take over our planet, what's the saying? Together we stand, divided we fall. This planet is so divided. If an alien race came here to take us over, I don't know for a fact that we would be able to deter them, But it would be so cool if they were coming here to share information, share knowledge, share wealth, share. Maybe they've figured it out. Maybe they figured it out on their planet. Because there's endless possibilities of things that are just like. Don't get me wrong, I like our planet, I really do. I think there's a lot more positives than negatives, and it's just our brains are programmed from a young age to recognize the bad things over the good things. So and it starts with media. When you start watching TV, and I don't know that that's true either, because I think back in the old days, prior to, like, why get in the fucking fast lane? Why get in the fast lane and then go exactly the speed limit when there's no one in the fucking slow lane? God damn, there's so many fucking idiots, man. You're a moron. Wrong lane. I'm keeping it PG, guys. Or maybe PG-13. I said the F word. But it's just so cool to think about. So cool to think about terrestrials from another planet, man. We can't even get our planet on the same currency. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dollar bill is used in like 2 different countries that I know of. And even the dollar bill in 2 different countries has different values, you know? And then pesos, freaking euros, freaking pounds, you know, whatever everybody else's currency is, man. Like rupees. I think that's one. Maybe that's from a game. Who fucking knows, man? Like, maybe they've, you know, maybe that alien race that is over here on our planet, maybe they've taken over their planet and eradicated, you know, lesser races. Who fucking knows, man? Like the dream of meeting extraterrestrials, man, might be sooner than later. That could be within 50 years from now, man. Like, if UFOs have been around hovering our planet for that long, how long are they gonna do that before they get bored and go like, all right, well, let's make contact with this group of people? Or maybe they've already made contact. Do you know the Tibetan monks can sit naked in the snow and keep their body temperature regulated and actually melt the snow around them? Do you know that's happened? That's been proven. How does a human being do that? You know? Did they learn that? Because the Tibetan monks, they keep to themselves, right? So maybe the alien race has already made communication with them, knowing that they would keep that secret. Maybe the alien race taught them, you know, mind over matter. How to actually apply mind over matter. Maybe that's already happened. Who knows, man? I just read that article. I actually read the article, and I was just... I don't know if you'd want... Like I said, I don't know if you can consider it confirmation. Sorry, my camera's getting kind of blurry. The sun coming in and out, I think, is messing it up. But, I don't know if you can consider that article confirmation. But, if it is confirmation, man, it's just so fucking cool to think about. It really is. I'm so excited. Like, I want to go home and do research. I'm going over to my buddy's house right now. I ain't been over there this week since I started streaming. But, you know, I want to go home and do research and see, like, where it's most likely. I would love to get footage of UFO. Not footage, but just see it from my own eyes. I wouldn't have to get it on camera. Just to see it. I think that would be so badass, man. But, let me know. Give me, guys, in the comment section, let me know what the craziest scenario you can come up with about aliens coming down here. Try to make it a little realistic. Try to make me believe that could happen, you know? But, let me know. And if you think aliens don't exist and I'm a moron for, you know, believing this in the slightest, let me know that also. But, I say a lot, huh? I realize that I have like pet words and shit sometimes. But, I just did it again. When I was a combat instructor, in the Marine Corps, I would do things. I had pet words in the Marine Corps when I was a platform instructor. And something that was told to me and something I realized because I used to have other pet words, is you can get rid of a pet word, but if you get rid of a pet word, generally you replace it with another pet word, or replace it with a hand gesture or a body gesture or something like that. So don't always panic over your pet words, even if they get pointed out to you, because not all pet words are bad. Pet words are generally pet words if they become distracting. Like, but is starting to become distracting because I'm recognizing it. If you have pet words that don't bother the crowd, roll with it. Roll with it. That's my little piece of advice today on my UFO video. But we're gonna go ahead and close the camera and upload this YouTube video, guys. And if you haven't already subbed, I'd appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, if you're not gonna sub, if you're gonna drop a thumbs down, leave a comment. Let me know. Hey, your beard's fucking ugly. You're ugly. I don't like the way you wear glasses. UFOs are stupid. Whatever. Just converse with me, man. But, I'm not streaming today, guys. That's my quick little announcement. I'll post it on Twitter and Facebook and everything also, probably. But I will be streaming at least once, either Saturday or Sunday. So, until then, Arrivederci.